What's up, everybody? It's your girl Vibing with Ned, and I'm back again with another lit reaction.
I said, I don't know. I get a lot of DMs. And he said, yeah, and I bet you answer them all, too. Something like that.
I didn't hear that.
Go to her messages right now and see. I bet she probably accepted everybody's message. Go to right now and see.
Wait, what? He's trying to say I'm a hoe. Or yes, he did.
Oh,
yes, he did. Yes, he did. No, Sheree.
Are you serious?
He was like, yeah, and I bet you answer them all, too.
There is no way that I would have that reaction if somebody said,
you.
I bet you check all your DMs.
No, it was the way.
It wouldn't trigger me at all. I'd be like, they wish. You're trying to make something out of nothing because it never went anywhere.
But you can hold him accountable for how he acted toward me. A man should never speak to a woman in that way, whether he's angry or not, ever. It's unacceptable.
So is it okay for you to get in his face, though? I'm just asking.
It's okay if I'm defending myself, yes.
So when he's defending himself, it's not okay to...
It's okay to defend himself, but he does not ever have to be abusive.
Okay, Kenya. First, Ross was aggressive because he defended Sonya. Now, Martell defends himself, and you call him a piece of shit. What is your issue with calling black men aggressive? Are they public enemy number one because you don't have one?
You got to look at your past and the things that you have accepted from men. And when Bob was saying crazy shit about you in the car, you have not learned that's a sign. There is never a scenario where it's okay for a man to speak to a woman like that.
And there's never a scenario where it's okay for a woman to speak. You gotta acknowledge that.
Abuse is abuse, though, but you have to see the signs, and that is what I've
Stop
learned.
trying to label these black men and black women.
Sheree, don't turn this around on me.
No, I'm not turning it around on you, but
Don't
you cannot
turn it
do
around
that,
on
though.
me. I felt like I was standing up for myself because everybody else was there with a man. Here we go. I'm out here by myself, and some man is talking to me crazy.
Everyone is not mad. Everybody's not him.
I mean, Tommy.
Kenya, what would you need to get past it?
Sheree, we don't have to agree to disagree.
Comes after me.
She's trying to defend herself. Yeah, she's mad because she got
Looking like a bobblehead.
I don't know why he was coming.
Let me tell you what happened prior to that
in a way.
I actually went over to Sheree's house, and Courtney comes over. She said some things. She said this place that y'all go to. She said that they invited you there, and you posted it, and you brought her food out to the place, and she's like, that's why she's making that kind of nonsense.
We're in Topicali right now.
It is a straight coming like
Well, she shared a story about it on her Instagram. The crowd the next week, ghetto.
Thing going on.
When she sat up here and said that I was ghetto.
What did you say? Talk crazy to me. I don't even think they were fighting. I
said, Candy's my friend.
Inappropriate.
And I said, you need to have a conversation with her.
So,
and she said she was
she coming after me.
So you didn't take up for me.
He was. I mean, and I'm the type. I ain't gonna go do this. And the right out with him. I'm with Candy. I'm about to pop out.
No, I did. I felt like I told her, especially when she was saying that. I said, I don't feel like Candy would say that.
So
I doubt
first of all.
I doubt that Sonya
So
will really keep talking about that.
I feel like she was calling Candy ghetto. Almost to me, I thought she was trying to make reference to the fact that everybody said Candy was worldwide last year. And to her, she was like, well, the folks she brought out didn't look very worldwide.
Yeah, you already over there hanging out with Marlo and Sheree. I know how they do. So you probably just be over there.
We gonna react to some things that she's been saying.
No. I need somebody who's really going to defend me.
Yeah, just
that was your taking up for somebody when they call me ghetto.
She didn't call you ghetto. She said your followers were ghetto.
Y'all fake classy that you kill me.
Yeah, I used to watch him, and I won't be watching him like that. I probably won't even be frequenting his page for content because now I see that you trying Miss Candy. You trying Miss Candy Barris Tucker, cause guess what? You a man and you trying to drag a woman into some BS and you know you wrong. You trying to goat her by getting Marlo on your show. Marlo? No, you wanted the big fish. So you really want Candy on your show, but see, the only way you gonna get her is for y'all to, for her to come out of her cubby hole and get with you. You want her to. You want to bait her in. So when she do decide that she want to come on there, you want to try to come at her on some BS, and you know she gonna let you have it. It's gonna be a whole fight. So I don't think you want it with her. Anyway, let's get right back off into this episode, because this episode had a lot of yeah. So we cut over there to Martell and Sheree and Kenya, when Kenya and Monyetta was saying, well, you know, everybody been saying that he been kicking it with somebody else in Atlanta. And she was like, oh, who? And, you know, that's when Kenya chimed in and said, well, I just don't want you to find out that, you know, he did DM me. This was like way before y'all started dating, but, you know, maybe about 6 months ago. Whether if it was 6 months, a year, I would want to know too. Because what kind of dude are you gonna DM my co-star first, one of the stars, and you know he wanted one of the peach holders. That's what he wanted. He wanted he wanted a peach holder. He didn't want nobody that was a friend of a show. So now Sheree got her peach. He can say he with a peach holder. Okay, let's keep it real. That's more of a publicity for him, for what he got going on in his show, because he not the star of his show no more. Him and his wife were the stars, but now that wife then branched off into her own. That ex-wife, Melody, has branched off into her own stuff, and she getting a bag on her own. So she don't really need him. Baby, when I tell you he came over here for clout, he really did. He really did. And that was one of Carlos' shows that he was on. Oh yeah, you would love to be on a fast-paced show like Atlanta Housewives, because that's a different bag over there. Yeah. And it's that drama bag. See, over there they got a work bag, and it's drama too, but you know, I don't know. They got the bigger platform. Atlanta Housewives. They well known worldwide now. And whereas Huntsville is known worldwide, but not it's worldwide on a scale like from years back, because they really just started about maybe 3-4 seasons ago. Maybe they're 3 or 4 seasons in, so about 3 or 4 years. And Candy and them been going since what, 15? This season 15, so about 15 years they've been on the air. Who can say that? It's some shows, but when you in that reality realm, who can say they had their show for 15 years? We're Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because I think they were going on season 18, something like that, maybe 16, 17, 18. But they're big. They're a big platform too. But here's my thing. He went to going in on Kenya talking about she probably answered all her DMs and everything. She didn't answer yours, because I was watching the Speak on it, and Candy, she did make a valid point. If y'all go look up Candy Speak on it, y'all go watch it, because she made a point. She said, she showed us by doing Brooks. I think it was Brooks' Instagram, where she sent something from. I don't know if she sent. Okay, no, she sent it from her phone. I don't know how she did it. Maybe she had a different phone. Maybe, I don't know how. Maybe she logged in to Candy's phone. However they did it, it was showed that you cannot, that the person sending, like if somebody sent something from Brooks, okay, that's probably how they did. She's probably logged in on her phone through her account, to Brooke account. So she probably was like, okay, I'm on Blaze's account or Ace's account, I think, whichever one she did. And she said, okay, so you see both of these messages. Candy was like, you see both of these messages. Okay, you see that one. And she said, okay, Kenya, delete one of those messages. So she deleted the one, not the video, but she deleted the one that she texted. Only that person that sent the message can pull up a message back. We have to literally accept and delete the messages on our side. You can't do it. You can't delete it if you don't accept it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, she showed receipts of her sending something from Blaze's account to another account. Don't know if it was Candy's babies or if it was Candy's. But what I'm saying is, if you send, like if I'm sending something to my boyfriend, he gets it. If he don't open it, and then I say, oh, he ain't opened it. Okay, I didn't want to say that to him. So let me delete this. And then, he'll never know that it had been, you know what I'm saying? Or he would know if he looked at it, he was like, damn, she had sent me a message, but she deleted it. That's the only way. And my thing is, if people see, when he did the talk with Carlos King, he showed his side of it. And, I'm pretty sure, I'm listening to this. I'm like, Carlos, I know you not no dummy. You know that people can take messages away. And he probably, everything that he probably text Kenya, he probably took it away. Yeah. Ain't nobody no fool. You wanted the fucking peach holder. You did. You wanted the peach holder. And Kenya was a peach holder. Probably this time last year. I forget when she came back. I think she got a full peach last year. It was, yeah. Whether if it was 6 months ago, then yeah, you was not talking to her, but you still wanted a peach holder. And when you met Sheree, you didn't even tell her. He told me, yeah, remember I told you? No, you trying to make her, and then she looking at you like, yeah, you told me, girl, stop lying. He didn't tell you nothing. Moving on. I'm so sick of Sheree. I'm so sick of her and her she by Sheree eggs, because she's so damn gullible. It's just ridiculous. I used to be gullible like that. Now I'm not so gullible. I don't let nobody just tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to believe in you, because I want to care about you, baby. It ain't even that serious for me too. I'm sorry. I'm a woman of a particular age over here. Stop with the BS lies, because you can't come over here and feed me no anything. Close your trap. Moving on. I just, I love how Monyetta, reached out and said that to her. Did Kenya? She came in and was like, well, let me be transparent. Let me just tell her the truth. And she did. And she told her truth. And then he gonna say, well, you probably answer everybody DMs. And, and I'm like, oh, so you was trying to say she was low-key a hoe. Yeah, I peeped that too. Yeah, he did. He did. He low-key was like she easy. Trying to say like she easy, or she'll just talk to anybody. She is Kenya freaking Moore. Miss X USA. Come on now. Beautiful. Okay? She don't need that. I'm moving on from that. Because I get upset and I get mad, and it just, because I'm really going in on Jason Lee when I get this clip, because I'm so sick of them. I'm so sick of these people coming out to Candy and Kenya when they the top ones on the show. You want to beat them. Nobody don't know how much they getting. Just like Candy said, nobody should know how much we getting, but she said, they got it wrong. Candy is worth more than what they got her making on Google. They got Housewives alone, she getting a bag. And it ain't no $5,000 bag that they start the other ones out with. She getting at least she at least getting about $100,000 an episode. And for the package deal and for her fan to be, I think she getting at least 100, 150 for people to be on the show. I'm just saying. And then, you know, when they did, okay, so let's move on from the party to let's talk about the situation when Sonya said, let old girl Courtney say that, oh, she about to ghetto out, and you know, it was just ghetto fabulous. And she didn't say nothing, and she said, and what did you say? And she said that she took up for her, but she did it. And you know that producers have they do the flashback up there in the cloud, you know, when you thinking you saying the wrong thing and you did not tell her the truth. You said that you took up for her. You spoke up for her. You did not, Sonya. You did not. You knew you was wrong for lying. And if and I'm pretty sure Ross said, you know you wrong for that. You know you wrong for doing your girl like that. Let's talk more about that, because what kind of friend sits up and let somebody talk about? You ain't finna talk about my best friend. Baby, me and my best friend, we go back years. We go back years. And when I say we go back years, we go back years. On top of years. So, you is not going to talk about my friends. None of my friends, if I'm real cool with you and I love you, like, you're not going to play with them. You're not going to play with their name. You're going to respect them. You're going to put some respect on their name, because I'm going to have you put respect on their name. You should have had that girl to put respect on your friend's name, saying she bought you in this. She put you out there. She was like, yeah, that's my friend. We good, you know. You switched up this season. You switched up. You on team Marlo Sheree now. So you know what? You finna get it just like everybody else finna get it. I'm finna give it to you, baby, because see, I love you. I think you is one tough cookie. I think you've been through some stuff with your family. I also feel like, but see, right now I gotta speak on it, because you ain't no friend if you didn't take up for your friend. If you didn't say, hey, no, listen, we ain't finna do that, sis. My sister ain't here to defend herself, so I have to defend her. Don't do that. Not in my presence. You're not gonna do it. That's what Candy wanted you to say. You should have stood up, and you should have spoke out to her, and you should have said, hey, yo. It ain't even like that. Don't come at my sister like that. She got businesses. You calling her something hood, something ghetto fabulous that she's not. You know, it's a way to be classy and not ashy, and you was being ashy for that, Sonya. Sorry. And the way she was grilling your butt on how you treated the situation, I would have did the same thing too. Saying you wrong, you threw shade, and you knew you was up there throwing shade with them because you was giggling and you was laughing. Shame on you, boo-boo. Shame on you. Flag on the play for the friend that didn't speak up for her friend, that would have that friend would have your back literally. And you want to know why and I feel like you didn't get invited on that on the girls trip, is because you did. She felt some type of way about that, and she said that. I don't think you went on that trip because you couldn't look Candy in her face, and Candy wasn't gonna be able to look you in your face without telling you, I seen the clip, and I'm very disappointed in you. And I would be disappointed too, because I know that you didn't respect me. You didn't put no respect on my name when it came to you or this chick. So, yeah, that's how it is. No, you cannot go to nothing of my birthday. I turned up too, and she turned up. Do you hear me? So yeah, that was the clip that's in here. So yeah, I wanted to speak on that, and then let's get to this last part. Well, before we get to Kenya and Sheree meeting up at her house and for whatever that was she was shipping off. Let's talk about Drew and Ross. Not Drew and Ross. Drew and what is her husband name? Ralph. Okay, yeah, Ralph. Mr. Pittman. Mr. Pittman did not leave his friend Ross because that was his party, but she had a family emergency. Well, why didn't you go with your wife? Why didn't you? And it was her family. What do you mean? Like, that's how you knew it was a sign right there something was wrong. And then when she said in the studio where she said that when she said that this the one place that they get along and they could come together and they have that. I knew then when she was like, it's the relationship problems. You know, I felt like she was hitting around that they was, you know, having some little issues. And then it turned into even bigger after that. See, now he writing a song for her. Now he finna get a bag with her. Okay. Yeah, that part. So, I just don't understand why they broke up. And then they started talking about Kim and Croy, Cynthia and Mike Hill. Then they started talking about Eva. And it's a divorce curse going on. Eva and Sterling. Mr. Sterling, her husband. So, yeah, I think it's been a lot for them on that. It's just, you see so many people's lives and husbands passing away, from Nene's to leaving the household. Kim and Croy, Eva and Mike Sterling, Cynthia and Mike Hill. I mean, who else is it gonna be? You know what I'm saying? It's just been a lot of doggone people leaving relationships, and I can understand that King was like, "Ooh, y'all better not do that, because I'm gonna need y'all to get in there and do some counseling, because you is the hope." So I kind of understand that's why she was telling her, "Nah, we finna get that together. We finna get that together right now. Y'all ain't doing that one. Y'all not getting divorced." So I do kind of understand where King was going. She was like, "If I got to get in there and help y'all myself, y'all are not leaving them babies with no, you know, half part-time mama, half part-time daddy. No, So I kind of get down with it. But let's move on to Kenya and Sheree. Kenya meets up with Sheree in her little cubby area for her work and whatnot. But, you know, my thing is, you know, Kenya made some valid points about Sheree, because that man was being aggressive. He was not being abusive, but he was being aggressive. Cussing her out, talking crazy to her. That's not fair. That's not right. Now, and I say that to Candy. Candy ain't finna let no man talk bad to her, and she's single. She finna get in their butt. So she was right. She said that you don't want to put the stigma that he's abusive. No, we don't. We not saying it, but he was being abrasive and overly, aggressive, very aggressive, and he don't know how to use his words and tone his voice down. So of course he's gonna feel a certain type of way. Period.